Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here. I am so happy that you have joined us today for a weekly reading. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. I hope you like my setup. I'm doing this for the month of October. Wanted to change things up again. I really feel the positive, heightened change in energy here. So I figured I'd put more of a fall-y Halloween type theme. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. For those of you who've never seen this, it's a new setup. Okay, so I lost my train of thought. I haven't done this intro in a while now. I'm just like going crazy here. To my subscribers, thank you so very much for your love and support. I cannot thank you enough for supporting this channel and for, putting positivity into this channel. It's growing quite a bit, and I am so grateful to each and every one of you, not only for subscribing, but for making these amazing comments and for the views. And I know some of you are watching my videos more than once, and I know they're lengthy, but they're lengthy for a reason. So I am so grateful for your time in watching these videos, and I'm so grateful to all of you, especially those who've subscribed and who keep coming back to my channel to give me that love and support. I send you so many blessings and so much love for that. I am truly grateful, not only to have this channel, but to be able to do this work for you. So yeah, the only thing that I have left to say is, if you would like a personal reading with me, go ahead and check out the description box below for that information. Or you can go to capellawellness.com, check out the service suite or the packages that I offer. All right, guys, with that being said, happy Halloween. Let's get into your reading. Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a great week. I wish you an awesome rest of the week and a great weekend. Happy Halloween to you if you celebrate Halloween. I can't believe Halloween is upon us over here. It's pretty scary. This is the last week of October. We're going to have Thanksgiving and Christmas like right after that. It's going to happen all in a blur. I really do think so. It's insane. Anyway, aside from that, I'm sending you many blessings and much love. So, Libra, if you've never been here before, what we're going to do here is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to focus on, what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that's what this is about. Stick around to the end so you can see what's coming to you with regards to love, what the new moon in Scorpio is bringing, which occurs on the 4th, depending on wherever you are in the world. And we're going to close out this reading with a super attractor card to give it a little boost. All right. Oh, we're also going to see what your wellness tip of the week is as well, if I forgot to say that. All right, Libra. Well, they were not wasting any time with that, were they? We have the shallow grave, number 29, breaks down to 11. That's a master teacher number. You miss someone very dearly. It's like you're yearning for them. You're longing for them. Yet, you might be a little bit confused because at one point, maybe things are going well in a relationship or in a connection. And it's kind of like the person not wasted away, but they become the skeleton. It's like they're hollow inside. Maybe there's lack of feeling here. Maybe you're reminiscing about the good times that you had, like 6 of Cups type of energy. But here's the thing. If you were waiting for somebody to communicate or waiting for some change, there are the butterflies there. It's about transformation. Usually when I get this card, I get the Death card. Somebody's undergoing a transformation here, Libra. You may, some of you are in separation. Some of you, there's no communication. And you're wondering why that is and what's going on. Why maybe somebody changed suddenly, because maybe they were a human before, then they turned into a skeleton. You're like, what the hell happened, right? But you're really missing somebody. But here's the thing, Libra, I'm getting for some of you, and remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, just leave what doesn't for somebody else. Okay? If it's not your story, don't force it. If you're like, huh, what? That doesn't make any sense, then this is not for you. Okay? Or this part of the reading is not for you. It doesn't mean that the whole reading isn't, because you were led here for a reason. So, yeah, there's something here where you got to let go of the past, because you know, with this death here, it's like it's wasted away, it's gone, it's no longer here, but you're still kind of connecting to it, you're still lying down next to it. Okay, be very careful, because the longer you stay in the shallow grave, the more you're going to become the skeleton, right? Because you're still a human being here, but look at your face, you're kind of like, well, I'm just going to wait here and just see what happens. All right. You kind of have to just let this go, Libra, for now. You're thinking that you can't do anything with this person, that this person has to be here with you. I can't move on, I can't live my life, you know. Maybe somebody went through a divorce, or there's a breakup here, and you're like really longing for somebody. You're thinking that in order for you to be happy again, because you're not happy right now, that you need this person. But here's the thing, this person right now is a skeleton, not literally, but this person is going through some stuff. It's like they're undergoing a self-transformation. They're going through some profound changes. Now, for some of you, you are a light counterpart / twin flame. They're the same journey. If you haven't heard me say this before, if you're new to my channel, I was guided to utilize the term light counterpart instead of twin flame, because they want my angels do not like the term twin flame. I'm going to say that right now. They always have me say that usually. They don't like it. Okay? So they said, well, we don't want to put labels on things. The journey is the same. It's a spiritually guided connection, okay, that has a higher purpose. That's what this is. But they want me to use light counterpart. It's the same difference, okay? Some of you are in this type of connection, and you're like, oh my gosh, I miss this person so much. And some of you are not focusing on your self-transformation, because if you are in that journey, this is about you, not them. You are not to be seeking validation or your happiness in your person, or in anyone else for that matter. Not in a relationship, not a job, not a friendship, nothing. It's finding your worth and learning about self-love. The Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Empress energy, right? Don't let the past hold you back. Don't let this very deep sadness affect you from progressing in your life for achieving spiritual mastery like the Hermit. And whatever this loss was, whether if you're not a counterpart, there's something here where if it's a karmic relationship, it happened so that you could learn from it. This person was here to teach you something, because everyone is a teacher. Some of you need to ground yourselves more with the shallow grave here. Some of you need to go out in nature and kind of deal with this so you could feel more fulfilled, feel more whole, right? Get more into balance. Recalibrate your chakras. Maybe you did lose somebody, like as in a death. If that is the case, Libra, my sincerest condolences. Allow yourself time to grieve, but don't stay in that so-called shallow grave for forever. Remember the fond memories of this person who's passed, okay? Grieve, but then learn to live again, because, you know, we all come from dust and we return to that. It's a circle of life. It happens. But just remember, you know, you were privileged, you were blessed to spend time with this person while they were here on this earth. And others of you, if you're dealing with a breakup or something, or a divorce, and you know that it was supposed to happen that way, just let it go. Don't hold on to that past. You can remember about the fond memories, but if you stay in for that too long, it's going to cause a lot of other heartbreak, and you fall further into an abyss. And you're gonna have a hard time coming out of this grave here. All right? So make sure that you allow yourself the time to grieve, but then you start to live life again. That, you know, life isn't over when this person actually passes away, or life isn't over for you. If you're divorced, if you don't already know, I've been divorced for over 5 years now. I haven't been in a romantic relationship for well over 2.5 years, and I'm living my best life. Divorce was actually the best thing that happened to me. It helped me to get on my path, and it led me to run into my divine counterpart, the person that God really had for me this whole time, to fulfill a mission here. I'm fulfilling my mission individually, and now I'm preparing myself for my joint mission with my person. Now, that was a blessing in disguise, where my divorce led me to my true love, right? My divine counterpart. But of course, I had to do self-transformation work. I missed my person a lot, but I couldn't go back to that. I was saddened by the divorce that I went through, because I was in that marriage for 10 years, and I was like, I didn't expect to get divorced. But let me tell you, the power that I found within myself, the life that I'm living now, is something I could not have ever imagined. That was a huge blessing. And I'm still friends with my ex-husband. We co-parent. Everything's been fine. And he's actually healing, because he was dealing with some stuff during our marriage too. When I started to heal, so did my ex-husband, so did my son, so did my divine counterpart after we crossed paths. So for some of you who are in this light counterpart journey, you have to give this person space, because they are trying to come back to life, okay? They were feeling dead inside. They feel like they had nothing to give, that there was nothing there. And this is why with this out trick-or-treating at the bottom of the deck, we're here card, this is about, you know, this person is kind of wearing a mask, or you were thinking that this person was a pumpkin and they ended up being a skeleton. And you're confused and you're like, but what happened? Everything was going fine. But you know what? This person, there was something else that wasn't going well within them. Okay? You can't judge a book by its cover. You can't judge somebody based on their appearance or what you're seeing on the outside. Especially with this connection. If you're in separation, you're thinking, oh, you know, I'm in separation and this person doesn't love me. No, that's 3D stuff. You are always in union with your counterpart in the 5D. You have to raise your vibration and you have to start seeing it from that perspective. You have to elevate yourself to the violet flame level to understand that your person is never away from you. That's if you're one of these counterpart journeys, okay? And you can't really judge things. You can't really see things with your human eyes. You got to look at it from your third eye. Okay? And if you are not progressing on your self-transformation, because usually when you don't hear from somebody, if you are a counterpart, if you are in this counterpart journey, you don't hear from anyone. There's no communication. The separation's been going on for a while. And you're like, man, I really miss this person. Sometimes it gets tough. I've been through that where it was so grueling during my process. And then all of a sudden it hits you and you're just like sobbing because you missed the person that much. But you know why that's happening? It's because you are purging the old you. Your soul is actually purging out that belief that you think that this person has left you fully, that you're not together. But your soul knows that you're always together in union. So that little piece of the old Libra starts falling away so that the new can come in, so that your vibration can elevate, so that when you get to the violet flame level, you are ready to achieve union with self, which calls in physical sacred union with your counterpart. Okay? Again, looks can be deceiving with this. Don't look at it from a 3D standpoint. On top of that, if you are not in a counterpart journey, you thought that, this marriage was going to last. You thought that this person was going to be there to the end of time. You thought that, this person was your soulmate. You thought this person you were going to spend the rest of your life with, but then it didn't appear that way, did it? And now you have probably your angels and your ancestors coming to your aid, trying to help you with this loss or whatever this is. And you're like, wait, what? Why are you here? I need some person here, a human being. But you're having all of these characters show up at your so-called door. These are your ancestors, your angels, your guides, that they're willing to help you deal with this yearning, this longing, this loss, okay? This is about you tapping more into your spirituality, reconnecting with God, and asking your God, your angels, ancestors for the help. Because in a lot of these situations, while we want to cling on to somebody and we want somebody to be there to bring us that happiness, we are becoming codependent. There's a clinginess to this. Codependency is low vibrational. When we are relying on someone else for validation, for our happiness, we're not standing in our power. We're not understanding that we can be our own person and be self-fulfilled in our own right to be strong no matter what happens. We have to know that when things don't work out for us, it was supposed to happen for a reason. And it's supposed to make us learn. We learn from that. We grow stronger from that. But now your guides, your angels, your ancestors are trying to come in, and you're like, well, I don't want your help because I need a human being there. The strength does not come from you being codependent on other people. It doesn't prepare you for union. It doesn't prepare you for the big blessings that God wants to bring into your life, because when those blessings come in, people are going to start coming to you being codependent on you, because like attracts like, right? If you're codependent, your person's going to be codependent on you or codependent on other things, like addictions of substances or something like that. So we have to make sure that we start really looking more towards the spiritual realm, to God, for helping us with this healing, for helping us to release the past. To not focus so much of the past and romanticize it. That's what I wanted to say, romanticize. You have the support from other people. You may even have the support from a human being, and you're like, they're here to help me, but I don't even know you. You kind of don't look like the person who knows what they're talking about. You don't look like the person who thinks they can help me. If somebody's showing up at your door and it's a human being, Libra, and they're or God's bringing them into your life, but you're like second guessing that, or did I run into this person for a reason? Seriously? I want somebody else to help me. But if you're being offered that help, Libra, God is telling you to take that help. Stop judging a book by its cover. Some of you prayed for help, and the help is coming to you in a way that you didn't expect. Or you were led to that. Somebody who says, I know about this, I know about that. And you're like, are you sure? Well, maybe not, or maybe this, maybe that. Trust your gut. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge somebody on the outside. Trust the inside. Your gut is going to know whether this person is genuine or not. Your gut is going to tell you, hey, Libra, this person's showing up at your door because this person's going to help you get through whatever it is you're going through. They're going to help you with your counterpart journey. They're going to help you overcome this death. They're going to help you overcome this divorce, right? It's like for me, when I got over my divorce, I wanted somebody to be there. I wanted my counterpart to help me get through it, because my counterpart's already divorced. He was divorced, but when I met him, I had already filed and I moved out. by the time I met my counterpart, and I wanted him to help me with everything, and I wanted to cry on his shoulder and to help him hold my hand. And God's like, no, Jess, you're being codependent again. That was a huge life lesson I had to learn. And with my divorce, I could not believe for 1 second that that was the end of it for me, that I wasn't going to find true love, that I wasn't going to get married again, that I wasn't going to have kids again, that I wasn't going to have this, that I wasn't going to be happy again. Bullshit. I found happiness within myself. I built my own business. I'm helping others. And that really is like one of the best things I could ever do, to be able to do this for others, to help empower them, to encourage them, especially those who are single parents who've been through a divorce. It's not the end for you. It definitely was not the end for me. And if it's not the end for me, it's not the end for you too. But you have to make sure that you do not get yourself stuck in the past and you start thinking that your life is over, right? Because there's this shallow grave here that's about death. You're thinking that your life is over because of a breakup, because of a divorce. It's not, Libra. It's not. If you keep getting into breakups or something like that, and it's like, why is this, or marriages aren't working out, or relationships aren't working out, maybe it's because of your vibration, Libra. You need to elevate your vibration to the highest frequency of unconditional love, agape love, to attract the true love, okay? And maybe somebody is coming in and your true love is like, wait, I thought true love looked like this. But it isn't how you thought. Don't judge it based on your past experiences, okay? I had to refrain from doing that myself. And it turns out my counterpart ended up being somebody that I would not expect that I would fall for, right? It's kind of how it happens. And what true love was, especially in that connection, my counterpart was the catalyst for my self-transformation. And I am so grateful for him crossing my path with me, because we helped each other from an energetic space to understand what true love is, what unconditional love is, and what a true companionship is. It's not about romantic love. It's about the agape love. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, what does Libra need to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom. Wow. We have the Ace of Imps. This is the Ace of Wands. This is about finding a renewed passion for love and for life. Exactly. Do not get caught up in this breakup, this divorce, guys. Whatever this is, missing your counterpart. You need to follow your passions. You need to find what lights you up, Libra. What sparks your interest. You're thinking that happiness comes from your partner, from love. It's the love that you find within yourself. It's finding what you love to do. That is going to fill your cup, because you can't pour from an empty cup, right? This is emptiness here. I talked about hollowness inside, right? This is feeling empty. If you feel empty, how are you going to manifest anything? How are you going to find anything exciting? How are you going to attract exciting experiences and situations and relationships? You gotta go out there and find what brings you happiness. What lights you up, Libra? It's not a romantic partner. It's not your twin flame, your divine counterpart. It's just not. You need to find it within yourself, and then you attract physical sacred union. Then you attract an exciting, new, fresh start, okay? There's an opportunity is being presented to you, Libra, or maybe it's going to be presented to you, or it already has. And they want you to go for it. So it's something with career. Some of you need to focus on a career that really lights you up, and it has to do with your dharma, your life's purpose. Now, if you are a twin flame, a light counterpart, you need to do this first as part of your requirement before you are ready for physical sacred union. Finding your dharma, creating your own job, your own career, your own business. That is going to raise your vibration. You're going to be doing something for the greater good of humanity, and that's really going to elevate your vibration and prepare you for union. Bottom of the deck is Nine of Imps. It's the Nine of Wands. Keep going. Don't give up. For those of you who are in separation with a counterpart, you got to find your spark again. Because you know what? Looks can be deceiving because your person is undergoing a self-transformation. They need to heal themselves first before they're ready to be with you. That's how it works. You do not want somebody who's low vibrational. You do not want someone who's codependent, who hasn't recovered from a divorce. Those types of things, okay? They need to heal, you need to heal, but you need to do it independent of each other. You gotta keep pushing forward, because if your vibration is low and you're on a counterpart journey, Libra, you're not going to be vibrating at the violet flame level, which is what you need to be to get to union with self, to call in physical sacred union. Sacred union is about a high spiritually guided connection. It's the higher love. The higher love is a higher frequency. You are not an energetic match for some of you right now for that type of love. You gotta raise your vibration. You do that by finding your life's passions, by what lights you up, but what elevates your vibration, something that sparks your interest. And some of you, you've been in separation for a while, because I'm sensing that for some of you, you have to keep going. You cannot give up. You have to persevere. That true grit. This is a test, okay? God is testing you to see how strong you really are. And if your vibration has gone down, God's like, well, then I'm going to prolong separation. I'm going to push union back if you lower your vibration. Are you really prepared for union? If you're not in a high vibrational state, Libra, you're not prepared for it. You got to be high vibe like 98% of the time. You got to be living your dharma. You got to be having that spunkiness to you as you're living life. You love life by yourself. You live life by yourself, and you're so completely content with it, kind of like Nine of Pentacles. Others of you who aren't in counterpart journeys, you will love again, okay? There is excitement again, but you got to find that within yourself. You got to do things that light you up. I cannot stress that enough. You can't give up on love. You can't give up on life. It's not the end, Libra. It's just not. If you think it is, that's exactly what you're going to manifest. If you think it's the end, you're going to attract low vibrational relationships and people and jobs. Things that are toxic, things that are still that come with sadness and grief and codependency and toxicity. You don't want that, Libra. You want something Ace of Wands like. Fire and passion and high vibrational excitement, adventure. Okay? Gotta let go of the past. What does Libra need to avoid for this week? Please and thank you. Oh, wow. We have Judgment in the reverse and the Six of Imps. Six of Wands. Judgment in the reverse talks about not learning your life's lessons, about indecisiveness, not taking action on something, not having faith, not trusting in God, not heeding the call. Understanding that there's a higher purpose, because with Judgment, there is an archangel here. The archangels, God is trying to tell you, hey, Libra, you got to get up from the grave, right? This is rising from the dead. This is liberation. This is freedom. Some of you don't want that. You think that you're going to feel free and liberated and happy with somebody else. That's not how it works, Libra. I know it's crazy to hear, but that's the conditioning. That's the conditioning. Oh, I need somebody to feel fulfilled. I need somebody to make me happy. No, we don't. I learned that the hard way. Don't get me wrong. It's not like God is not going to bring love into your life, but you're going to have these relationships that are not high vibrational, that are not fulfilling. It's not the higher love if you continue to be low vibe. Okay, you got to step up to the plate. You're doubting. Some of you with this light counterpart connection, you're doubting this is your twin. You're doubting this is this twin flame journey that you're on. You're doubting that union won't happen. Again, it's a test. How long can you go with no communication? How long can you go without having that person be in your energy field? Why are you focusing on the 3D so much? Again, if you are a counterpart, this is something of a high vibrational nature. It's the 5D love stuff, guys. That's what this is all about. Again, it's not about your person. It's about you. If you keep reminiscing about the past, you're not learning from the past. You're not learning the karmic lessons that the past was supposed to teach you. For some of you, your pride ego is kicking in. Or maybe your person's pride or ego is kicking in. Or maybe you got divorced from somebody who's very egotistical and self-centered. And maybe you feel guilty because of that. Why would you feel guilty? We don't want to feel guilt. If something didn't work out because somebody, was judgmental and egotistical. Some of you are like judging yourself. You're thinking that you're not worth anything. You're thinking that you're not worthy, or that there's something wrong with you. Don't do that. That's the unhealthy ego kicking in. We don't want that to kick in. Okay? You're thinking this is a failure, that you're a failure. You're thinking you've fallen from grace, that there's no success in this connection, that it's not going to materialize. That's for those of you who are in counterpart connections. You got to stop doubting. You're not a failure. This is not a failure. We have the Ace of Wands here, guys. There's hope here. Have faith. This breakup, this divorce, this separation is supposed to get you towards a new beginning, having a fresh new start, learning new things, learning how to overcome battles and challenges, following your purpose, living your life's purpose, your mission. Okay? That's what this is about. This is an opportunity, for a major milestone for you to embark on something new. New opportunities, breakthroughs in your life. But you got to get out from that grave there. Rise from the dead. That shallow grave will become like a much deeper grave if you don't get out of it. You're going to start wasting away like that skeleton. It's not the end for you. But you got to put your ego aside. Your person's got to put their ego aside, but again, you got to do that on your own. You can't let this person's ego get the best of you. Self-centeredness, whatever this is. You need to follow your own path. You need to start heeding the call, following what your mission is. All right. We have Five of Wands. Self-sabotage. I was saying you're judging yourself. You're saying negative things about yourself. Self-sabotage. Yeah, it's like you think you're a failure. Why are you doing that to yourself, Libra? Again, this is for some, not for all. Take what resonates, leave the rest for whoever else is watching this. But remember, don't let your unhealthy ego try to block out what you know is true in your story, okay? Otherwise, you won't grow. You won't ascend. You won't call in the big blessings in your life. Maybe you had an argument or a fight with somebody and you feel guilty. Maybe things didn't come back together because of that. Maybe there's a reason for everything, guys. There's a reason for everything. Some of you might even be fighting off, trying to focus on living your life's purpose, on following the call, on going through your awakening. Yeah, some of you are not starting on your awakening process, your self-transformation process. Because some of you think that you need your person to hold your hand through this. No, again, that's codependency. That's devil energy. That is not of the light. If you are light counterparts, you can't possibly ascend, let alone vibrate at the violet flame level if you are in the dark. If you are vibrating at such a low level. This is low vibe too, okay? You gotta stop beating yourself up for whatever this is. Focus on you, your awakening, on your mission. What God is calling you to do. That is your purpose here. And then the true love will come. Find your happiness within yourself. Live your dharma. Find your spark. The true love will come along with a whole bunch of other stuff. Why is the Ace of Imps here? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Yeah, see? Okay. Five of Cups. Sadness, disappointment, loss, grief. Something happened. You didn't expect something to happen in the way that it did, and it's causing you a lot of grief and sadness. Some of you, it's depression. Do not get into depression, Libra. That is low vibrational energy. You gotta find something that lights you up again to raise your vibration. Again, being in depression in this Five of Cups energy, it's low vibe. That is not in alignment with physical sacred union. It is not in alignment with finding true love. It just does not match up. It's the law of attraction. Like attracts like. There's a lot of heavy sadness here. Again, loss, grief. For somebody who's passed away, again, my sincerest condolences, okay? Again, you got to find something that makes you happy. There will be no peace in your heart. Your heart chakra won't clear. It won't heal if you stay in these energies. There is a silver lining to this, okay? Just like I said with my marriage, my divorce. I freaking met my divine counterpart, and then I experienced my spiritual awakening. I self-transformed, and I am still in amazement by how far I've come. And how I'm no longer codependent on jobs, on people, on things, on my counterpart. I no longer need to seek validation from somebody else or feel like I'm beautiful or I'm intelligent or I'm capable or I'm powerful from anyone. No, that was within me and me alone. I had to learn that on my own. I had to love myself first and respect myself first. That changed everything. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. You got to take control of the situation. You have to take control of your life, Libra. You have to step into this Aries energy that's ruled by Mars. Find that courage and ambition, that drive to just go after what it is that you want and just not let anybody get in your way. It's a lot of fire energy here. It's a lot of passion. Okay, and some of you, yes, you're saddened because of your divine masculine. Your divine masculine needs to heal. If you're low vibe, your masculine's a low vibe too, Libra. Some of you are dealing with an Aries. All right? Maybe some of you lost a father. If you lost your dad, Libra, again, I'm very, very sorry for your loss. I send you digital flowers. I give you a big, big hug. Okay? Everything's going to be fine. Maybe it was a sudden loss. I heard for somebody it's a sudden loss because wands are fast energy. You know, fire is fast energy. I'm hearing that this father has a smile on his face. He has dark hair, I think. Brown eyes. Whoever this is for, he's telling you, he's like, I love it up here. That's what I just heard. I'm seeing this face right now up in heaven. There's all these beautiful clouds and angels and things. And he's telling me that God's given him some sort of mission up there and that he doesn't want you to worry. He wants you to take care of the little girl. Maybe you have a daughter. Or some girl. I'm here seeing pigtails too. That you're an awesome mother. And that all is going to be well. And that you're really going to come out of this stronger than ever. Wow, I'm really channeling somebody's dad here. This is one thing that I didn't know I had, that with my mediumship, that I actually could cross over and speak to those who've passed on. And I had no idea that I had this, and apparently I'm doing this now in this reading. So this is for somebody here. Yeah, he's still smiling. Because he's actually saying, I'm no longer suffering. I feel so much happy up here. Even though I've left all of you, I haven't left all of you. I'm still here in spirit. Something about going over videos or pictures again, some funny things that your dad did. Something like that. And yeah, maybe your dad was an Aries. They want you to reminisce about the good times, right? Again, don't stay stuck in the past. Missing someone too much. Allow yourself to grieve, but then get back to doing what lights you up. Go back to doing what lights you up, okay? Some of you might be indecisive going back to doing what lights you up because this loss has been so great for you. You got to get back into that because that is your passion, okay? Yeah, so, and some of you, yeah, there's something with a father, maybe again with a divorce, okay? And there's something with kids here. Just allow yourself to know that whatever happened, it happened for a reason. And yes, people come and go all the time. And with death, it's inevitable, right? But we know that they're always there in spirit. Wow. Why is the Judgment card and the Six of Wands in the... Ooh. I didn't have to finish. Wow, here's more fire energy. This is the minor arcana of the Emperor. This is the King of Wands. Wow, the Six of Wands twice. The King of Swords. The Ace of Wands twice. Jeez, the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck. We have the Three of Pentacles. Now, some of you were dealing with somebody, whether it's your counterpart or not, but this goes for those in relationships, like romantic ones. like significant others or whatever. This person wasn't ready to work with you. There's like no collaboration here. There's no teamwork. All right. Somebody you're dealing with doesn't really, they were, again, ego. They wanted to live the single life. Okay. Some of them are divorced. Here's your energy, Libra. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe you're dealing with this air sign. Again, dealing with a fire sign. Now this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's a lot of fire here. A lot of fire. Okay. Maybe they have some earth in there too. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Either way. There's somebody here that maybe, you know, they didn't want to work with you because they liked their independence. Maybe they were divorced, right? They are divorced now. And they're like, you know what? I was burned in a previous divorce. Nope. I'm not getting married again. I'm not going to work with somebody. I'm not going to go build something masterful. I'm not doing that because I tried to do that in a previous marriage or a previous relationship and it didn't pan out. Or some of them are just very like egotistical because it's like they feel like they can live life on their own. That they don't need anybody. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Something about, I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody in my life. I don't need love. I don't need this. Okay. And maybe before this person was acting like they did want something with you and then something flipped. It's like they got triggered. This is somebody who is not committed. This person is not motivated, okay? Not learning from past mistakes. And we talked about learning from your life's lessons. Lack of interest. Like there's some third party involved in this, whether it's a person or not, because third party can be a lot of things. And I talked about addictions. Did I not? Yeah, so that might be related to that. Maybe they're dealing with some sort of karmic, okay? Maybe that's what's going on here, all right? And they need to learn through this and go through this process so that they can learn that they need love, that they can build with you. And with this King of Wands, you might have been dealing with somebody who was a Casanova, who was overly charming, controlling, lacks energy, or maybe you lack energy, okay? Somebody who might have been in it just for the sex. That's what they wanted me to say. Because that's for a couple of you here. That you were dealing with somebody who's like very high sexual energy. And they use their charm and their charisma. Maybe they're very, very good looking. Because the King of Wands tends to be very hot looking guy in the kings in the deck, okay? This person's also unpredictable. He is here one day, gone the next, kind of like the Knight of Wands energy. He's just like, oh, hey, I'm showing up. Maybe he shows up and he calls you over and then you guys have sex and then he disappears again. I don't know. That's unpredictability, right? Controlling too, all right? He wants to control his life. He doesn't dictate things to people. He just wants to sit on his throne and be alone. It's like with this energy here too, right? Somebody who's, you know, detached. Some of these people, I'm getting some of them, they just want to have their fun, have their cake and eat it too, I was just told. Something like that. All right. With people like these, Libra, you know, it's just like we just got to let them, we got to let them be. Apparently, you know, there's if you're being in isolation, not being in isolation, if you were rejected by this person, kind of like Five of Pentacles, or you're in separation, God is protecting you, okay? Because right now, this person, there's very high ego, okay? Again, this person likes their independence. They're just in it for the sex. It's kind of like there's a lot that this person has to learn from is what I'm being told, okay? I'm hearing for some of you, this person is going to change if you are a counterpart. All right, this person seems cold, no head-heart balance. He's the least emotional of the kings, right? But that's because he's afraid of something. He's closing his heart off to love because of what I was talking about. He was burned in the past. That's what I'm getting to. And somebody, you might be dealing with somebody of authority. Maybe there's a CEO or some public figure here. Okay? Somebody who's in the public eye, because we do have the Six of Wands twice. They're a CEO of a very prominent company. Okay? Maybe it's a publishing company or something with writing or teaching or counseling or law. Okay? They're high up there. They're a judge. They're a justice of the peace, whatever this is. Some famous person, maybe. And they're afraid of kind of like working with you, building with you, being in a relationship with you. Okay? That's for some people, not all of you. This person lacks integrity too. In this position, he's not very honest with himself or with others. He's trying to be defensive. He's trying to protect his heart. And sometimes he just, utilizes his charm and his wit and his charisma to get what he wants. Okay? Very self-centered. All right? And yeah, see with the Ace of Wands here, someone is just, this is a very phallic card. I'm seeing sex here. Somebody's just in it for the sex. This person does not want to commit, does not want to build. They like their money too much. There's this fame, fortune here. Whether they already are prolific, they are already famous, or they want to aspire to be that. I don't know. It could be one or the other. This is someone who is not faithful. Someone who lacks goals, who is not hardworking. Yeah, see? Somebody tries to use their sex appeal or something to get what they want. And their charm and their wit. I keep hearing that. Somebody who's very strategic. Very strategic and very logical. Okay? There is a child here. Someone who's not loyal, not faithful. Maybe you got bad news from this person. Maybe you received some disheartening news from this individual. I can't be with you because I have this high job, or I'm famous, or I'm this, or I'm that, or I like my independence. I want to be alone. Maybe they actually told you that they were just in it for the sex. That's honesty right there. But man, with this page here, yeah, it's like there's no follow through. Again, with the unpredictability. And yeah, this guy is he wants to live the single life for right now. Doesn't want to commit to anything, has no real goals, no aspirations. There's no follow through. Again, with that unpredictability, it's like he doesn't want to build. He doesn't want to work hard on this. Two of Swords. Avoiding the truth. Not trusting your intuition. Not facing the truth either. Maybe some of you, this is you. You don't want to hear the truth. You can't handle the truth. Libra, you're afraid to face this. You're afraid to hear this truth. You're afraid to see it for what it is. Because deep down inside, your intuition is already telling you to stay away from this person. That right now, if you're a light counterpart, this person has to overcome this. This is part of their karma, their life's lessons that they have to learn. And some of you, you have to stop getting into these connections with these types of people. Or deal, whatever, even if it's a boss or a parent or a coworker, you got to release yourself from this. Okay? You got to trust your intuition. You have to trust your intuition. Now, what's interesting here is there's another story they want me to say. There's another group of you. Somebody's coming in to apologize. There's a fresh new start because we've got the Ace of Wands twice. Something is turning in your favor. There's justice. Justice will be restored. Somebody's going to come to you in a kingly manner. They have transformed. They are the King of Wands and the King of Swords now. They are now going to speak with honesty and integrity because they know they need to communicate clearly, okay? They are now the king of light. They have mastered spiritual growth. They have enormous spiritual strength now. This person takes the lead. He is ready for anything. He goes after what he wants. He knows what he wants and he goes after it. And he knows he has to come speak the truth to you, okay? Six of Wands is here twice. There is great victory and success here. This person that you're dealing with has overcome some very serious battles and they've been victorious over all of them. Even with people who've been trying to come at them. People that they used to have conflicts with before, no longer. They are standing in their power as the King of Wands and the King of Swords. They're no longer allowing anyone to dethrone them, okay? They're really in their power and they have achieved some serious spiritual growth here. They've mastered their spirituality. They have enormous spiritual strength. This is like strong Leo energy is what I'm getting. Because again, there's a lot of fire here, guys. They want a fresh new start with you. They're going to apologize. They have a renewed passion for love and life. You've been a catalyst for that. You've been their spark. They found their spark. They're coming to ask for forgiveness. It's like they're getting down on your knees and they're going to ask for forgiveness. Okay? Judgment is about forgiveness too. Somebody wasn't heeding the call and they finally listened to what God was telling them. They stopped being indecisive. They stopped trying to avoid this connection. They see it now for what it truly is. There's no more indecisiveness. There's no more second guessing what this connection is. No more avoiding it. No more having issues with their throat chakra, not speaking their truth. Okay? Making decisions. This also talks about for those of you who are dealing with somebody who's very egocentric, who wants to live their own life and who is manipulative and controlling, you're not seeing the red flags. That's what this Two of Swords is as well. Clear warning. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200, okay? For others of you, there's people here where your masculine or this person has ascended. They have achieved spiritual mastery. Again, the King of Light is here. They've learned from their life's lessons and become a lot wiser from them. Okay? Again, there's two stories here. There is great victory and success here with like a union or something. They want to build with you now. They want to collaborate. They want to build something masterful with you. You are going to know which one you are, Libra. Be honest with yourself. Okay? If you are living your Dharma and you are loving life right now and you're high vibrational and you're not missing somebody as much, you know what this connection is all about, then this part of the reading is for you where somebody's coming back to speak their truth and they want to build with you now. They're going to ask for forgiveness. They're going to speak their truth because their throat chakra is no longer blocked. They want a fresh new start with you. They want a clean slate. All right? Okay. Let's see what your guidance is for the week. What is the spirit guidance for Libra for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Unicorns. Somebody really likes unicorns here, or your daughter likes unicorns, or is there something about unicorns that is significant to you? Or maybe it's a sign. Maybe you were told if you're going to be seeing unicorns, there was a confirmation of the message. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What guidance do we have for Libra? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. There it is. Thank you. Joy. Now I want some popcorn. To enjoy something, I simply need to add joy to it. Joy is like butter. I could put it on anything and it'll make it way better. Today I will add joy to everything. Really slather it on. Today I am the Orville Redenbacher of joy, and life's popcorn is about to get it. Raise your vibration. Okay, Libra. Put all that butter on that popcorn. If you feel like it, go to the movies, go watch a movie by yourself, put all that butter on that popcorn and eat it. Yes, it's unhealthy, but something's telling me to go do it because that probably brings you a lot of joy. Other people, go live life. Find that spark again. There is joy here. You have to find it. It's within you. It's not outside of you. Okay? Bottom of the deck is love. Love is a many splendored thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors, like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try. Or how about the chills I get while singing along to? Name of song? You know the one. Singing, dancing, listening to music is going to help you raise a vibration. Find joy, love again, some passion. Maybe some of you, there's music for you or something like that that brings you that passion. Elevate your vibration by listening to music and loving that, you know, those songs you used to listen to when you were a kid. I'm hearing New Kids on the Block for whatever reason. Maybe that was your thing as a kid. Joy. What brings you joy? All right. Some of you, music brings you joy. Get back into that. Singing, dancing, whatever this is. Others of you, this does talk about, you know, you're going to come, someone's going to confess to you. They want a fresh new start with you. They want victory with you. Judgment Day is here, okay? Someone's going to ask for forgiveness. Someone might have written a song for you, or is going to sing to you or play a song for you. That's what I get when I see this card, all right? Love is coming now for those Libras who have completed their inner healing and their spiritual growth. What other deck do we have here? Let's get your wellness tip. Oh, wait, no, they want me to do the love part. Let's see what's coming to Libra with regards to love. Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Spirit guides, angels, for family, Pleiadian, Sirius. Oh. What was I talking about, guys? Addiction. Codependent. I was talking about this. Upset. Why is it blurry? Obsession. Possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. You see? Talking about a controlling person. This person might be addicted to power, addicted to controlling others, okay? I talked about codependencies and obsessions and addictions. Someone's got addiction to something. It could very well be power, because we have the king and queen, king of wands and the king of swords here. The king of swords is addicted to power. We need to just walk away from this, okay? Do not be codependent on people who are low vibrational. All right, especially in relationships. We got to walk away from that. Some of you, that's what you have learned, to not be codependent on someone. Boat is at the bottom of the deck. Receiving what you need, not what you want. Progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. See? Maybe seeking closure with someone. Maybe for the person whose father passed away, you're seeking closure. Maybe you got to go out in a boat onto the ocean and seek closure there. I don't know. That's a weird message. That's for somebody. If that makes sense to you. Move on from this connection, right? There's addiction. There's codependency and somebody controlling here. Somebody's got a block, okay? Somebody needs to heal from this. Receive what you need, okay? God is trying to give you what you need, not what you want. And a lot of us want love, but what does love really mean to you? I know for me, I thought I knew what love was, and I really did not. I had to learn the hard way, and I had to go through my self-transformation to understand what true love was. Okay? All right. Let's see. Now we're going to do your wellness tip. What wellness tip do we have for Libra for this week? Please and thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, played and serious. Please reveal to us for highest good. What wellness tip do we have for Libra for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. There you go. Thank you very much. Labradorite, see the magic. If you're interested, you can purchase these crystals. I'm sure you can find them on Amazon or your favorite crystal shop or whatever it is. When you say the affirmations and hold the crystal in your hand, it'll add more power to the affirmation. The bottom of the deck is Tiger's Eye. Overcome your fears. I'm going to read both. Let's see what we got here. Lab. Somebody have a black lab? Labradorite, there is magic all around you. If you lift your gaze from your everyday path, you will find it around every corner. It is in the beauty of a rainbow, the mystery of the stars, a hug from a friend, and the innocence of a child's laugh. Open your eyes to the many miracles along life's journey. Be a participant in the world around you. Believe in divine timing and put your full trust in life's plan. You're exactly where you are meant to be. Take a look around you and you'll find your North Star guiding the way toward your destiny. If you can make a wish, what would you wish for? What was the last sign you received to let you know you're on the right path? Maybe your sign is a unicorn. Affirmation, say this 3 times a day for the next 7 days. If you feel that the magic is all around you, you have programmed that into your brain. If you don't, say it for another 7 days until you feel like it's been programmed into your brain, okay? There is magic all around supporting me. Today, pay attention to the signs from the universe that show up in your life, letting you know you're exactly where you need to be. Let's look at Tiger's Eye. Overcome your fears. Sooner or later, we are all called upon to take action and face our fears. Be empowered, courageous, and bold. Even the bravest among us experience fear. It matters only that you face that fear and overcome it. Don't let the natural instinct to avoid discomfort prevent you from realizing some of your greatest experiences. Storm the proverbial castle, push open the gates, embrace your inner tiger, and stare down that fear until it is conquered. Shift your perspective and welcome fear as an opportunity to step up, meet the challenge, and demonstrate your resilience. What are you afraid of? Does fear affect your day-to-day choices? How would your life look if you overcame fear? Thinking about facing your fears and your demons, right? The death card. Affirmation, I face fear head on. Today, begin one thing you've been afraid to do. Whoa, that's a big one, Libra. Watch how your energy is going to shift when you do that one thing that you're afraid to do. That's going to be very huge, and you're going to make some significant progress when you do that. I guarantee it, okay? Wow, that's a big wellness tip for the week, guys. All right, let's see. Let's see what the new moon in Scorpio is bringing you. What is the new moon in Scorpio bringing Libra? Again, it occurs on November 4th, depending on where you are in the world, of course. Let's see what this new moon in Scorpio is bringing our lovely Libra people. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Spirit. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Confidence is key to success. New moon in Leo. I think Gemini got this card. Gemini had some similar cards, actually. They had judgment as a clarifier here, but in the upright. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. I'm going to read the Moonology cards because they always want me to read these things. Confidence, it's like King of Wands energy, right? Ace of all these fire energy. Confidence, even with the 2 6 of Wands here. Find that courage within you because you have it, Libra. New moon. Okay, so new moon in Aquarius. They want me to read that first. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity, so this is the time to move forwards. The new moon in the Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own. But be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. See, do things independently. I was talking about that. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly, there is a sense that you need to let go of the past, see, and move towards your future as soon as possible. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but whom you know. You need to be more detached from the situation. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. Aquarius is a sign of invention, modern advances in technology, and humanity. Its energy is a little brittle. It's individual, scientific even, and relatively emotionally detached. Many people think Aquarius is a water sign because the Aquarius symbol is the water bearer, but it's actually an air sign and is far more about intellect than the emotional water signs. As is this card, no matter when you draw it. Dropping convention works well with this energy. All right, new moon in Leo. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. I channel children here. Make time to have fun. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light, have some pride, spoil yourself, you've earned it. You've turned someone's head. Leo is the sign of the big and brave-hearted lion of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. And I think I was channeling very strong Leo energy. You got to step into that Leo energy, Libra. Go after what it is that you want. Believe in the impossible. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance, and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whatever you're asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. And I did say, if you don't think that love is going to happen again, then it's not going to happen again. You have to believe in love again. I'm lucky. Missed this chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. The situation is unlikely to repeat. There are usually 3 full moons between each equinox and solstice and vice versa. Sometimes, though, we get 4 full moons in a single season. When that happens, the third of the season's 4 full moons is called a blue moon. At least that was the original definition of a blue moon. These days, it's popular to use the blue moon for the second full moon in any calendar month that has 2 full moons. All right. Believe in the impossible. Through God, all things are possible. Have faith, okay? Have faith, Libra. Let's see. How are we going to close out Libra's reading for this week? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. How would you like to close out Libra's reading? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you. Whoop. We got 2. Thank you, Spirit. When I'm connected to Spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. It's all about connecting to the higher source, connecting to God. Again, believing the impossible. God makes all things possible. When I'm grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I desire. Bottom of the deck is my ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. All right. Good feeling thoughts, Libra. Your thoughts create your reality. Raise your vibration. Write the joy. Again, over here with the popcorn. I'm telling you, it's going to make me want to have popcorn after this. All right, Libra. If you would like a personal reading, check out the description box below. I have links directly to my services. If you don't already know, I've been having to say this. If you want to book a reading with me, I prefer that you don't do it via email. I have a booking system on my website already. I don't book readings via email, okay? If you would like one, go through the service suite or click on one of the links in the description box that call out to you. Go ahead and book it. Or go to capellawellness.com. Check out my service suite. If you are a light counterpart / twin flame, I specialize in that because I am a violet flame. I'm a violet twin flame is what I want to say, who has achieved union with self, okay? I am here to guide other twins to reach physical sacred union, okay? But to get to you with self first. That is the hardest part. I do have readings for those journeys. They're underneath the light counterpart reading section in my service suite. I also have tarot reading packages where you get free bonus readings and you save a good amount of money if you want to purchase multiple readings, okay? You can schedule those readings in advance. I have packages for life purpose, for healing, for balancing, for counterparts, okay? Whatever you feel compelled, drawn to, by all means. If you have questions about the packages or questions about my services or anything that you want to ask about me, go ahead. Feel free to send me an email. My email is in the description box below. Okay, Libra, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.